Hi there, it's ProTrainer7 here today. In this video, I'll be going through what I'd like to see in the upcoming Pokemon titles, Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. This video will be split into two parts. This is my list, and it's not in any kind of order. So without further delay, let's crack on. Now let's start with part 1. And the first item on my list is the return of Mega Evolutions, or a gimmick similar to it. I know it's a long shot bringing this mechanic back, but it is a very popular feature, and it started in Gen 6 in the arrival of Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. And it's a very popular mechanic with the rest of the community, and I'm inclined to agree with them because it's kind of refreshed the tired battle system that we've been used to for, you know, up to nearly 15 years at that point. In fact, at the time of this recording, there is a new phenomenon called the Terastyle phenomenon, which basically turns your Pokemon into crystals. And also, there's a hidden part of it as well. Well, not so hidden now, but it turns your Pokemon's type into a different type. So it's kind of like hidden power, but instead of a move, it reflects on your Pokemon's type, which could be an advantage in battle. And I, for one, am looking forward to what kind of strategies people will formulate with this new mechanic. And the next one on my list is bring back the Battle Frontier. Now this is a feature that I've wanted in these games since Gen 4. Well, they were in Gen 4, but they weren't in Gen 5 or Gen 6 or any generation after that. So for those who don't know, the Battle Frontier is basically like Pokemon Stadium built into the actual Pokemon game. And frankly, we need this back. Game Freak have been ignoring us for years on this. I mean, what's wrong with them actually putting it in as DLC? The DLC would be awesome for this, if needs be. If you want that bit of extra cash, but this feature really needs to come back. Well, I can't speak for anybody else on this in the community. It needs to get rid of the battle tower completely, because that just has the same old stagnant rules in it throughout the entire series, and it's stayed. But the Battle Frontier has not made a return since Gen 4, and I think Game Freak needs to really implement the Battle Frontier. In fact, one of the best things I recommend is bring it back and have new things that you can unlock with it, such as items and TMs, if TMs are a thing in this game, you know, to help your Pokemon terrestrialize or something. Anyway, that's enough of that rant. And the next item in this list, nerf duration of room moves, such as Trick Room. Now, Trick Room is one of the most annoying moves ever. For those who don't know, it increases the speed of slower Pokemon, and the faster Pokemon tend to be slower. This is a major oversight in my opinion, because it doesn't flip the defences. Now, if the defences aren't going to be flipped during Trick Room, I know Wonder Room can do it, but during Trick Room, the defences aren't flipped, because it just makes slow Pokemon faster. Now, it just gives slower Pokemon an advantage over that. Now, the reason why I'm saying nerf these room moves, especially Trick Room, is so that Trick Room can last from 5 turns to 3, like a lot of weather moves tend to do now. It's a major oversight in this game's mechanic, I think, and it needs to be stopped. And for the next item on this list, enhanced customization. I've loved it since Gen 6 that you could customize your own character, which has been brilliant as far as I'm aware. This needs to be enhanced a bit better now. For those of us who've grown old with the series, I mean, I'm in my 30s now, so I wouldn't mind my character to grow older. I'm fed up of playing a child. A lot of the community tends to be adults now, so I wouldn't mind making my character older. In Pokemon Battle Revolution, which was released in 2008 on the Nintendo Wii, you could select an older character. Why can't Game Freak implement that now? I can't see a real problem with it. I mean, the Switch is probably powerful enough to handle it, but it's something to bear in mind, Game Freak, because we need this, and it'll be awesome if you could add it in. And last but not least in this video, bring back the Versus Recorder. Now this is a feature that I won't mind returning. The Versus Recorder is more of a tool than anything else for me. But one of the things I like looking back on my old battles is that the fact that you don't have to wait for the opposition to make their decisions, which tends to be quite annoying when you're waiting for them, and it's like, oh, I should use this move, I should use that move. Oh, don't know about this move. Sorry, it's just me, I'm just impatient, but I tend to think that while I'm on the battle. And well, I tend to find it's a really good feature. Right, that's the end of part 1. This is a 2-part of this video, and that will be coming out in shortly after this. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.